Alright everyone, so we got some pretty interesting news coming at us from the showrunner slash creator of Gotham, Bruno Heller. Now obviously the Gotham show isn't quite like the other comic book based TV shows on television right now. Rather than featuring a costume hero at the center of it all, it's basically putting the focus on James Gordon and the Gotham City Police Department and sort of the proto versions of the Batman villains that we know to love, you know, Poison Ivy, Mr. Freeze, Joker, these type of characters. Now basically Bruno Heller talked at the Edinburgh Television Festival saying, quote, "I don't think superheroes work very well on TV, probably because of the costume thing. TV is about real people and faces, and not so much about magic and supernatural things," explaining why Jim Gordon is the center of Gotham and not some kind of superhero or vigilante like, you know, Batman. He then continued to say it's a tricky combination because you have to keep it real and unreal at the same time when dealing with a comic book franchise and property. He says that every season is moving towards the world in which Batman has to emerge to save the day, so every season is doubling down on the sort of chaos and anarchy that is overtaking Gotham, so things keep getting worse. Now Bruno Heller was asked then who does he actually write the show for, like who is his target audience for the show. He says, quote, "The comic book constituency has become so large and visible with the whole Comic-Con thing that it is very easy to assume that the audience is purely comic book enthusiasts," he said, "but I operate the show on the basis that it is a mistake to just go there." He says, "What we're always trying to do is give little Easter eggs, little gifts every episode to show the real universe, but you have to also make sure that people don't need to know the Batman mythology to understand the show." So basically he's kind of talking about how superheroes don't work on TV. Now my response is, well, when you look at Daredevil or Jessica Jones or even The Flash or Arrow or Supergirl or Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., how all these shows are kind of pulling off these amazing superhero feats and all these different characters coming to TV. They're doing very successful numbers and stuff like that, and especially Daredevil. Daredevil kind of took the superhero television world by surprise and came out and was just basically amazing. It's even somehow better than some of the Marvel movies when you actually look at it, like just the quality of the show, like the quality of the actual production behind Daredevil, the storytelling in there. So I think that Bruno Heller is kind of putting it a little bit simply by saying, you know, superheroes don't work just because of the costume, because we can't relate to these costume heroes, because we need real faces and real people, because it seems like he doesn't actually understand the point of these comic book stories. You know, you have these characters where they put on this costume to go out and do crime fighting, but at the center of it, it's really about their alter ego, the person beneath the mask, and that's really the point of these superhero shows and movies and comic books, is you actually have to relate to the character themselves rather than just, you know, the costume. Like, oh, if you just like the Superman costume but you didn't really like Clark Kent or Kal-El or how he actually feels, like that doesn't make sense. So it just to me seems like Bruno Heller is kind of missing the point of superheroes, which doesn't bode well for someone running a superhero based TV show like Gotham. I mean, a lot of people had wanted Gotham to be more like the comic book Gotham Central, which was written by Ed Brubaker, which featured the Gotham City Police Department and James Gordon, but also featured costume criminals like Joker, Mr. Freeze, Scarecrow, Two-Face, all these characters, and also featured Batman. So I think people were expecting that. Now it seems like they're doing this weird proto-amalgamation of different universes in a weird grounded slash Burton-esque Gotham sort of city, so it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. But anyways, leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. What do you guys think of this, and do you think that he's being too unfair and just kind of oversimplifying what he feels about superheroes on TV? Because personally, I really don't understand the whole like, oh, they don't work because of the silly costume. That just doesn't make any sense to me, because that's not the point of the character. But anyways, leave those thoughts down in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think, and if you're stopping by the channel for the first time, subscribe for more content like this. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you guys next time.